Hey everybody, it's Justin from Bittner Built, and it's day one of CES, the Consumer Electronics Show here in Las Vegas. It is the biggest technology show in the world. Now, on our channel, obviously, we deal with tools, woodworking, DIY, maker products. So that's what I'm going to be looking for here. While robots are cool and stuff, we're going to be looking for things that you'll be able to use in your home, you'll be able to use as a tool, and really cool product. So let's get to it today on Bittner Built. I'm over at the Makera booth with Jasen. Jasen, my viewers love CNC machines, and you have some really cool ones. Why don't you tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, it's awesome. Thanks for stopping by. What you're looking at here is our Carvera Air, which is our newest model. It's designed to be a more entry-level and affordable CNC machine for around $2,000 that still offers a lot of versatility. So your users, for whatever material that they want to work with, this machine is designed for that. You can see right now that it's using a rotary module where it's actually rotating the part around to create really complex things. And while it's using epoxy, you could put in woods, metals, brass, fibers, just about anything. So really gives your users a versatility for whatever their projects might be.
So on this model, we have an optional rotary in right now. You don't have to have the rotary in. Does this one allow pass-throughs?
It does, yeah. So the lid the safety system can be disabled, in that you can actually have the lid open so you can slide material in. You can also take the back panel off, so as long as you stay within the width of the bed, which is about 12 inches or so, you can slide pass-through material in, and it will still do automatic calibration, automatic Z-height leveling. That's all done totally automatically.
Yeah. It is nice, though, that they do have safety features on there. You can disable them, but it's nice to kill everything when somebody opens the lid in case you have a little one or something.
Absolutely.
So that was the Carvera Air. This is the Carvera. The thing that jets out right off the bat that gets me really excited, I see it has auto tool change.
Yeah, exactly. So the Carvera, compared to the Air, has a 6-place tool changer. So if you have a complex job, like this little aluminum ball that's in there, that has multiple rotations, multiple tool changing. This machine is designed just to be set it, forget it, and run it. So it'll do the auto calibration like the Air, but it'll also do your tool changing, your homing, your positioning, everything like that without ever having to touch the machine. And it's definitely designed for the more advanced user. You can do the rotary engraving with both, but this one's designed to do more metal production spec in terms of the way that it's built. And also the Carvera has a built-in laser engraver too, where the Air has the laser as an accessory. So if you're doing a combination type project, this machine's ready to go out of the box. The Air could allow your users to do things like this, but it might require a couple more accessories to get them up and running with it.
So what is the type of laser module and what's the wattage on that?
Yeah, so both the Carvera and the Air use a diode laser, so it's just a very powered light, essentially. This is a 2.5 watt diode, where the Air uses a 5 watt diode. So it's great for doing surface engravings in pieces like wood, fabrics, leather, things like that. It's also great to do kind of combination projects. We'll have some users that will actually put a finish on their product, like a paint, and then engrave the paint away without ever having to take the part out of the machine. So it's a great little versatile thing depending on the types of projects you're looking to do.
Oh, very cool. And then I see it has built-in dust collection.
Absolutely, yeah. So the Carvera allows you to have the built-in dust collection with its own cyclone system and its own filter right here. So that way everything is fully contained in this enclosure. You close the lid, again, set it, forget it.
Oh, that's good for if it's somebody like in an apartment or something too. Like,
yeah, for sure. But even if you have the built-in dust collection, if you're doing full-scale production, a big project, you can bypass this to a larger vacuum system using a port on the back, and the Air can be connected to that bypass system too.
So what about price point on the two models?
Yeah, so the Carvera is around $5,000 or so, just over. That includes everything you need minus the rotary module, which is an optional accessory. That also does come with bits and materials and things like that too to get you started with machining. The Air is just over $2,000. Again, it comes with bits, materials, not the rotary and not the laser. Those would be optional accessories.
Gotcha. Okay. I do have to point out, I didn't even look at this before. Really cool mount right on the side, so very large screen. So does the screen come with that, or that's...
It doesn't. What you're looking at is our controller app, which is completely free, and this can run on pretty much any device. So if you want to use a Windows computer, a Mac computer, and you can connect to either machine via USB or Wi-Fi. This lets you set your home positions, it lets you set your origins, lets you control the machine just to move it from side to side, your jogging controls. We do give you this tablet mount for this nice intuitive feature, but we have some users that have, a desktop in their shop, and they could use that, of course, as well.
Gotcha. And where can we find it online?
Yeah, you can find all the info on Makera.com. I also recommend you check out our YouTube channel and our wiki site. We're a company that's been around for a while, so we have a lot of training, tutorials, resources that are public and free for anyone to check out and just learn more about subtractive manufacturing.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
It's been my pleasure, Justin. Thank you.
I'm over at the Mammotion booth, and this is the new Mini Luba 2 and Yuka. If you watch my channel, you know that I have the larger versions of these mowers at my house. I love having autonomous mowers. I never have to mow. And so Mammotion just came out with these smaller versions, way less price. So if you have a smaller lawn, you don't have to invest in a larger model. You can get a new smaller model that's going to be able to do everything that the larger ones can, but obviously at a smaller investment, which is always great. But on both of these and the larger models, what they've done is incorporate a higher AI level vision chip. And so now you're actually able to completely map your yard autonomously. You do not have to do it. So when you want to install one of these, you hit go and it's going to travel around your yard, make a map for you. You can edit that map afterwards, but it takes a lot of the effort out of it. That's probably the biggest thing when you're using an autonomous mower is doing the mapping. So that's super cool. They've added in new great features too, like easily removable battery compartments in the back. The underneath on this one now has 2 wheels in the front. They've changed the design of their underhousing to prevent wet grass clippings from amassing underneath. Same over here on the Luba 2, which is their more powerful unit for larger lawns. They even have a really cool gasket system that they've added on here. I'm definitely going to be getting 2 of these pretty soon, so I'll be doing full depth reviews on these later on the channel. I only had a few minutes at Mammotion's booth, and I wasn't able to interview an engineer on film, but I got to talk to one afterwards, so I wanted to share with you what I learned. The big addition to both the large models and the mini models is the addition of the UltraSense AI vision chip. And not only what that's doing in enabling it to visually map out the yard autonomously, so you don't have to spend time mapping, but it's changing the ratios in the way that it communicates. So this Luba 2, up until today, what it was doing was about 60% of it was relying on the RTK and satellite signal, and about 40% on the vision. And so if it got into an area where it lost the RTK signal, it would use vision totally, but that might be a scenario where perhaps it disconnects and then it thinks that it's outside of the map maybe, and you have to bring it back in. In the new chip, we're now switching that up. So now we're at about 70% vision and only using the RTK satellite as a backup secondary system just to help with positioning when it's going. But a majority of it is now the vision sense. So we should be experiencing less disconnects in addition to some of the new AI abilities where it's going to map things itself. I'm really excited to play with that because if you've done robotic lawnmowers, the mapping is the most crucial part. So if it can take care of the mapping itself and do a good job, I'm very excited for that. Now, the mini models are going to start at $899. That is a severe price drop from where it usually is. So if you have a smaller yard, 0.37 acres or below, the mini models are what you should be looking at because why pay more? You'll have a quality machine that's going to be able to deal with your lawns at that size. If you're going to be over that, you probably want to look at the bigger machines. But if you're somewhere in between two, 0.37 acres is in one day. You could have it do half of your lawn in one day and half of your lawn the other day. That's how I use this all the time, typically. So during the spring and fall, it's mowing every other day. And then during the summertime months, it's probably like every 5 days, just so I don't kill my grass. Think about that when you're looking at the sizes. I should be getting these, and I'll be testing them in the spring, but I wanted to share that info with you. I'm over at the Philips booth with Raphael. Hey, Raphael, how are you?
Hi, good, and you?
And so you guys came out with a really interesting Palm smart lock for your home, and then you have a newer version that you're about to release as well. Could you tell us a little bit about these?
Yeah, so basically we launched last year at CES the first palm vein recognition smart lock. So I'm going to do like a short demo, like just for the palm vein. So basically you can just put your hand in front of the lock and it's going to unlock reading your palm vein.
Wow, so you didn't even have to put your hand on it. You just held your hand out here.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's cool.
That's really convenient. It got also like Wi-Fi capabilities, so it can work with Google Nest and Amazon Alexa.
Okay.
And there is also like the digital keypad here.
Oh, okay. So you have a lot of different ways to get in.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I see we have a doorbell right here.
Yeah. You can push on it and it's going to work.
So your doorbell is built into your lock right there. That's pretty cool. And so there's a speaker on the back that you're going to be able to hear it inside?
Yeah, exactly. And it's going to also send notification through your phone telling you that someone is ringing the bell.
Oh, fantastic. Awesome. So this one right here, we also have the ability for a key?
Yeah, for mechanical keys. Yeah, like that.
Very cool.
If the battery is dead, of course, this is another option.
Okay.
And speaking of the batteries as well, Yeah, so this one got like regular batteries and
Gotcha.
yeah. For the,
So that was a negative feedback.
Yeah.
It wasn't a standardized battery set for this one. So in the new one, there's going to
Yeah.
be something different.
so the new one on the right,
Okay.
we add video sensor features, so detecting like motion.
Okay, so it's a full like doorbell camera now.
Yeah, exactly.
Built into your deadbolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
And instead of the first one, we decided to put like new battery. And this is a lithium battery that you're going to be able to charge through USB-C charger.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
The battery life has been improved as well. It's going to last around 8 months instead of 6 months before.
Oh, that's very good. Okay. Now, does it still have the palm reader in the front as well?
Yeah, definitely. Here, you can see.
Very cool. So we have the
Keep
clicker, we have video, we have palm reader, we have everything on there. Very So when is this one going to be launching?
It's going to be launched around Q2/Q3.
Okay.
So later this year.
And of course, we can find it on Philips, and then it'll be retailed throughout
Philips
the US.
website, Amazon, Home Depot, and Lowe's.
Okay. Oh, fantastic. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yep.
On our way out of the Philips booth, I wanted to show you one other thing because I thought it was really cool. This one is more designed for like an apartment building or some sort of facility that has a pull door. And so there's a fingerprint scanner behind it when you put your finger back there. But one of the really cool things is if somebody rings the doorbell, on the other side, it has a TV screen. So you're actually seeing everything right there. You don't have to pull out your phone. It's a lot more convenient than, if you're running over to the door to be able to see who's there. I'm over at the Stihl booth, and I'm here with Jake. Jake, Stihl is a company that all of us power tool users know. You guys are a huge professional brand. Could you tell us a little about your newest innovation here?
Yeah, great, Justin. This is the BRA 600. This is a blower that's taking battery backpack blower performance to new levels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What we do here is we actually run two 36-volt batteries doubled up in series to make a 72-volt platform to give us professional levels of backpack blower power, like our gas BR600.
So this will compare over to that?
It will, in terms of power. Yep,
Okay.
absolutely. It's one of my favorite things about this is this machine's manufactured in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Okay.
We make most of the products that we sell in the U.S., which is something unique about us.
Oh, that's good.
We're a German company. We're family owned, but huge presence in the U.S., huge manufacturing presence.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. So what's going to be the runtime on two of these batteries in here?
It all depends how you use it.
Oh, of course.
If
Yeah.
you want to go wide open,
Uh-huh.
like most people don't do when they blow leaves, because you're usually feathering and trying to control where
What
you
a professional wouldn't be doing.
Right. So if you go wide open, you're going to exhaust both your batteries in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
There's a learning curve into getting into the battery world.
Okay.
And what the landscapers figure out very quickly is, I don't need to go wide open. I need to get this job done.
Yeah.
And so we have a couple different power levels that you can't see very easily on here.
Okay.
But you can basically tune it down and then bump past a detent to go to full power when you need it. But otherwise, keep yourself at a lower power setting that gets the job done but doesn't exhaust your batteries so quickly.
So if somebody's more educated on using it, what's their runtime, you think, during the day?
They're going to go through a couple sets of batteries if they're a landscaper and they're blowing leaves.
Yeah.
Now, if you're a landscaper and you're only just using this to blow off sidewalks of grass clippings after you're mowing, you may get up through all day on one set of batteries on this. It all depends on the application.
Of course.
Are you? Is it mowing season? Is it leaf season?
Yeah.
All depends what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
The key thing is you have the power at your disposal.
Yeah.
If you need it. If you don't need it, you get a lot longer runtime. And you know what? If you exhaust your batteries, a landscaper is going to take all the batteries he needs for the whole day with him in the morning. He's going to go home and charge them up at night. And these batteries have tremendous cycle lives. This is our AP500S.
Okay.
And this is a power laminate pouch cell technology, right? These pouch cells last up twice the life of a normal cylindrical cell.
Okay.
So you're going to cycle this thing 2,500 times before you notice any kind of degradation of capacity, because that's what happens with lithium ion. You cycle them enough, and then they just don't hold as much energy anymore. They still give you the same power, but not as much energy.
Okay, so price tag.
This machine's $999. So it's a $1,000 blower. And that's the Bear tool.
Okay, and where can we find it?
You can find this at Stihl at over 10,000 Stihl servicing dealers nationwide.
And so it's always at a Stihl dealer because
because the product's only good as the support that comes with it.
Exactly.
If you're a pro, something's going to happen to it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say the product's going to break down, but it's going to get it's going to get run over by a truck or something.
Even big professional manufacturing centers, they have guys on hand because you constantly have to maintain your equipment.
That's it.
That's
it. The product's only as good as the support when you need it.
Yeah.
And we've got that in spades.
Okay, great. All right, well, that's Stihl. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Justin.
I'm over at the Jackery booth with Ryan, and Jackery is known as the ultimate portable energy company. We all know Jackery, but Jackery has a whole bunch of new products. You're getting into some new industries, so why don't you tell them about?
Yeah, thank you. Jackery, we're excited here on this show to release our new home energy line of products. Our home energy line, well, let me start with, Jackery has a vibrant business on our portable solutions. That's really our DNA. That's kind of where we've come from. We're vertically integrated manufacturer of battery solutions and deployable solar panels. And it really was just a natural extension for us to get into creating home energy solution products. And that includes our new curved solar roof tile product.
Which this is awesome. Looks like terracotta tile.
Terracotta.
Metal? What is it made
black.
of?
It's actually a crystalline cell technology on a very durable glass substrate, 30-year warranty, class-leading fire, hail resistance. This is a roof system. It's not just a solar panel.
Yeah.
It is designed to be a roof replacement and last for 30 plus years.
Oh, awesome.
This paired with our new Home Power ES system, which is really a comprehensive energy production and storage system, provides scalable energy storage, 15 kilowatt hours of storage in one stack. We have intelligent load management, allows you to control all your AC loads. You can integrate generators, EV chargers, and have control at your fingertips on our software app. You can monitor all of your energy production or your consumption, turn it on, turn it off, and extend the life. We go from the home and stationary products to expanding the portfolio into our large-scale portable line of products, our Explorer 5000. In this small package, you have 5 kilowatt hours of storage,
wow, that's a lot.
a 7.2 kilowatt inverter, so more than enough power to handle backup critical loads at your house, or take it with your RV, your job site. You can charge your tools, whatever you need.
For our viewers, I mean, if you're in the trades, if you're a contractor and you want to have portable battery power with you, this is kind of the ultimate one. But then it's not limited to just being used for work. There's options to be able to integrate this into the home as well. That way in an emergency.
As we were talking about, our Explorer 5000, great on the job site, great in the RV. But when you want to be able to use it on your house, we have created our smart transfer switch, or what we call the STS. This allows you to seamlessly and easily integrate our Explorer 5000 and back up all of the critical loads at your house. So when the power goes out, you've landed all of your critical load circuits onto this. You can plug your Explorer 5000 directly into this and immediately have backup power in your house. Now, 5 kilowatt hours of storage is a lot. But now if I've got 12 circuits that I'm backing up, I can drain it down a little bit. So we've also added our 5 kilowatt hour expansion packs. And I can do up to 5 of those for 30 kilowatt hours of storage on one Explorer 5000. Well, we don't stop there because I have a second output or input.
So you can do 2.
I can do 2. And because they're wired in parallel, I'm now giving 14.4 kilowatts of output power and 60 kilowatt hours potentially of storage. So for these critical load circuits, we're talking a week or longer of backup power for your home.
And with all the different, we all see in the news all the time, how many people are out of power with all the different, I mean, just this week while we're here, Texas is getting hit with snow again. And that's not a place that should be losing their power from snow, but they are. So having solutions like this available to people is super important.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So on these units, retail price?
Retail price on the Explorer 5000 is $3,500.
And this is not a little battery. This is a gigantic battery with everything included. And then typically you're going to need an electrician to install this.
Yes, it's a permitted installation.
Okay.
It is something that I would say can be done by a good DIYer.
Okay.
It does require electricity, rewiring of circuits, and you should get this permitted within your local jurisdiction depending on the requirements. I would recommend working with an electrician.
Sure.
But there are some really talented DIYers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, I have a system where you're obviously only going to put over here what's critical. So you're going to be putting in your refrigerator, things from your kitchen. You're going to be putting in maybe one of your HVAC units just so that, you know, you're able to keep the temperature hot or cold a majority of the time.
Right.
You're not trying to move your entire panel over this. You're looking for mission critical.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend this as a whole home backup and designed to cover everything in the house.
That would be more like what we were talking about.
Exactly right. You know, but this is for those critical circuits, like you said.
Okay.
Your refrigerator, some core lights, those types of things will be powered by this in a really great fashion.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, my
Great
pleasure.
pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, we appreciate having you.
Hey, so if you're enjoying this video, I'm going to be going to, I think, 8 shows all around the country this year. So hit that subscribe button right here. It really helps me out. It helps grow my channel, helps pay for these trips, and then you'll also get notified when the next video comes out. I'm here at the Liene booth with Juhan. Thanks so much for meeting with me. And this is the all-new PixCut S1. This is a dye sublimation photo sticker printer.
Yeah.
Could you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, this is a machine that you can take your photo, make your photo that you want, and then make any sticks that you want. This is a new machine that never have been.
Okay, so how long does it take to actually print a full sheet?
It's about 1 minute.
Okay, and then after it prints it, you're actually able to cut out the stickers on the same machine. So it'll print and then it'll actually use a rotary blade to go ahead and cut everything out for you?
Yeah.
And one really cool thing that I saw, you know, you can make cell phone cases with this, stickers that go on the back of it. You can make wraps for tumblers. You can do all sorts of additional graphic things that maybe we might not be able to make with like our laser engravers or other types of products. My buddy Mike Smirka, I saw he just got one of these, so I was excited to come over here and take a look at your product. So how much is the PixCut S1?
It's $299.
Okay, and what about like a pack of the sticker material?
And $43.
Okay, and how many comes with that?
72.
72 pieces. Okay. And where can we find your products?
You can find our product on our official website.
Liene-life.com. And then you said it also will be coming to Amazon soon.
Yeah, in a few days, I think.
In a few days. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Juhan was a little bit nervous getting interviewed, so I thought I'd share a couple more things on this. The paper packs for this machine being $42, that includes the ink as well. So it's ink and paper. It puts it at about 60 cents per sheet, which I don't think is very bad, especially if you're a crafter, laser engraver, somebody who does personalization as a business. This is something really interesting to add to your lineup. The stickers are ultra high quality. Do not think that this is the type of stuff that you get when you put one of those sticker packs in a laser printer or an inkjet printer. This is professional grade. So it is completely waterproof. It is UV proof, so it will not degrade out in the sun. And then when I scratch them, they don't scratch. So this is really cool. They also are no residue stickers. So it comes off clean, goes on clean, and then comes off again without leaving anything behind. I've actually put this sticker about 30 times on this card, and I keep taking it off and then putting it on again, and it fully keeps sticking every single time. I'm sure at some point it will start to not have its stickiness, but it's not leaving anything behind and going back on again. So very interesting for a lot of different uses, especially if you're a teacher. My wife is a teacher. She saw these stickers and she's like, you will buy me one of these. So definitely expect these in a video at some point pretty soon. I'm over at the Lightly booth, and this is a power tool, lifestyle, and outdoor tool brand company. Lightly actually manufactures a lot of other brands that you know, but they've come out with their own brand now that they're pushing heavily. What they're trying to do as a differentiator is, while all power tool brands have their own proprietary battery, this is more in the style of a battery pack that you would use to charge your cell phone, for example. So it has a USB-C, a USB-A on it. You use it on your tool. But when not in use, this is a power bank that you can use for anything that takes USB-C or USB-A, which is pretty cool. These are obviously modular, along with their powered wagons and coolers, even snowblowers and other yard equipment. They just unveiled their newest mower here at the show, and along with a really cool futuristic design, the thing that sets out to me is that it is very functional for somebody who maybe has problems bending over. we all get older, right? And so on most mowers, you're going to have to get down and do height adjustments down low on the mower. Here, everything is at the console. So you're literally able to raise and lower the mower right here from a dial, adjust the speeds and everything else, all without having to leave this handle. I'm here with Martin. He is the CEO of Pawport, and I have a doggy door at home. I love my doggy door. It makes it really easy for my dog to be going in and out, but this is a better doggy door. So Martin, why don't you tell me a little bit about Pawport?
Yeah, so Pawport is the smart, secure pet door. The magic of Pawport, so if you have a dog door like you have, like I was in the same boat. I had a dog door, vinyl flap, anything goes through it, wind, bugs, you know, and a lot of things you don't want coming in your house. Sure. So we designed Pawport first and foremost for people like you who want to convert it. So it's a retrofit, right?
Oh, very cool.
So if that's your dog door now, and you've got a hole in your house like that.
Yes.
Then Pawport, we make our rails mount to your pet door, and then literally you can come over and basically hang it on. There's screws that lock it in place, and now it is not going anywhere. It's essentially impenetrable.
Oh, fantastic.
This is all aircraft grade aluminum and steel, extremely heavy and durable. We'll show you that in a little bit if you want. But now you've got your old pet door converted to a smart home product.
So you have a whole bunch of different designs and looks that you can customize with the Pawport so that it fits with your interior, you know, aesthetics, right?
Yeah, there's actually 13 different colors.
Okay.
And there's 3 different sizes of each color. So, you know, some of them are these signature series, the wood grains. You have a lot of these kind of soft colors.
And different sizes too, based on the size
gold
of your dog.
effects. And you can customize the lights. You can change that all in the app.
Okay.
What's neat about this is you can set schedules and curfews for your pets.
Okay, all on your phone?
Yeah, all on the phone. So if you don't want your dog going out after 10 p.m., the dogs all wear the collar, so everyone has a collar tag. And so with proximity and motion, doors will respond to, you know, the dogs, depending on which ones they're allowed permission to.
And I read on your marketing materials that you also network in with weather. So if you don't want your dog going out when it's lightning out, then, you know, the door won't open for you?
Yeah, so, you know, keeping your dogs inside when you need them inside is the key, right?
Gotcha.
So the curfew is one way to keep them inside. Another is optional to say, hey, if there's lightning or rain, then, you know, you don't want your dog going out. You can set that in the app so that it's tied into the weather APIs and it won't let your dog out.
Gotcha.
No mud in the house, no lightning strikes, you know, anything to keep your pets safe. It's all about pet safety and security for homeowners.
So we're bulletproof, obviously, as we can see.
Yeah, like I said, security is our #1 thing, right? And so we want to show people this is not built like a typical gadget. Like a lot of people,
it's not plastic.
No, and at CES, you know, there's a lot of great smart home gadgets.
Yeah.
This is built like a front door. This is built to be as strong as that. It's aircraft grade aluminum. So as you see here, you know, we tested it, and what goes in doesn't come out.
Awesome.
Not that anyone's going to shoot your pet door, but we just want to show people
just for home security. You want to make
this
sure
is
that
built
nobody's
to
gonna
that
be
high
able to break into your
standard,
home.
and that's why we got this contraption here.
Ready? All right.
So there's lots of different models, right? We're doing introduction pricing on our lower models that starts at $499.
Okay.
Some of that, depending on size, depending on the type of door, the materials, can go up to $899. So there's a big range there.
And then directly on your website, Amazon, other places?
So we're actually shipping Q2. We're in production now. We're making them as fast as we can, and we're going to put them out there. Hopefully, it'll be right in the beginning of Q2, but sometime Q2 we'll have these out in everyone's
And what, it's pawport.com?
Pawport.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
All right, so that was day 1 of CES. There will be a day 2, as well as an interview video. xTool sponsored my trip out to Las Vegas to CES so that I could interview their CEO, Jasen Wang. So that is going to be a video unto itself. He's a pretty interesting guy. He's very much a maker and engineer, somebody who just really has a passion of innovating more than running a business even. Like his favorite part of the day is talking to his engineers, trying to figure out all sorts of new cool things they can do with their products. So it's an interesting video if you want to check that one out too. And now you're going to see me jump around in an exoskeleton suit because why not, right? It's CES. Stay safe in the shop, and I'll see you in the next one. So this suit is designed mostly for like factory workers. Okay. So this will obviously help prevent injury in the workplace. Okay, so we're gonna. Wow. I can just let go. There was a lot of power back here. It straightens up. That's cool. And then, so it's only for hanging. It won't go up. Will it go up? Okay. So we're getting to here. Cool.
So this is a back support.
Okay.
For your back.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't feel anything in the lower lumbar there. So then we'll put that in. Oh yeah. That makes you want to like jump up or like that.
If you work,
Very cool.
you also have a work mode.
Okay. Oh yeah. It's lifting me up. Cool. Very cool.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.